Blackbird, thank you for 89 months. Back to Kerbal Space. That's how I found you years ago. What do you think of the changes? I like some of the changes. Yeah, there's some sneaky stuff been put in though. I think what we need to do is to reroute the whole craft, then remove the top pod. So reroute it to here. Select a part to place. You need to have something. You have to put something on here if I remember. Which connectors? Coupling. You snap something onto that, and then you make that the route. Think, and then you chuck that away. That's it. Now you've got this, and then you go to sub-assembly gone. Where's sub-assembly gone? Actions crew. There's a section over here for sub-assemblies. Advanced arrow top left. What this? Ah. Sub-assemblies, there we go. There's my other lifters. I knew it. Now I think you grab it from here now, not from here. That's how you do it. That's why you need that piece, because I think what you have to do is do that. I'm going off memory from a year ago. And then you drop it in. And then it should ask you for the name, and it didn't. Because I should have dropped it here. Hang on. You drop it here specifically. There you go. And then you call it the York Lifter. But it's not just a lifter, is it? It's a lifter and a lifter. The York Deployer. How's that sound? York Deployer contains an epic lifter plus a free, in capitals, deployer. 2-for-1 deal. Yeah, save that. Right. And then I think what we do is we load, we say we don't want to save that. I'm making this up as I go along, by the way. So we bring in the probe. No, we don't want the probe. We want the new satellite, don't we? Survey Satellite 2. That's what we need. We bring in the Satellite 2, and then we decide exactly where we want the deployable probe to be, which is probably about here somewhere. Fuel tank. Alright, bye, mate. Yeah, Vrome, that just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? The YSLS. The thing I'm concerned about is why we've got a remote guidance unit here. See, I don't think I put on that final stage a control module, which we definitely need. Can I edit that? How do I edit that on its own? Let me go new. Bring that in. ETA launch, yes. Yeah, you see, this has no remote control on it. So whatever you attach this to, when you then separate that away, you won't then be able to control this, which is no good. So we need either one of them or... Oh god, I've gone into advanced mode. We need some kind of remote guidance unit, one of these. That. So you can control this thing. It's got some solar panels on it. It doesn't appear to have a battery. Does that have a battery in it? Unknown. Unknown if it has a battery in it. Chargeable battery pack. 400 charge, that's quite big, isn't it? The thing is, you probably won't want that on your lifter thing. We're going to leave it. It can be adjusted. Armin, 2 years. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think we're better off with having a battery on it. Thank you for 2 years, sir. Now, do we want a separator? Stack separator. So that becomes the lifter thing, the lifter stage. You can do a full transfer, then this thing can come back, and then you just literally bolt onto that wherever you want. That's the thinking. The madness of it all. Then we put something on here. And then that becomes our new sub-assembly. Just like that as the root. There we go. No, I didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. Can you overwrite? You can't overwrite, can you? I literally just want to overwrite that with this. Oh well. York deployer. What did I put? Contains an epic launcher. How did I phrase this? Plus free deployer. Buy one, get one free. Oh, I can't put it in. Can't put it in. What kind of a description limits you to like 40 characters? Unbelievable. It's a full-on bog-off deal. Right, bring the satellite back. So we are going to adapter, remote guidance unit. There's the engine. There's the decoupler. I think that is all part of stage. I think we'll just bring that in now. And snap that on there. Job's good. What's in here? An FL10 adapter. Well, it's a very small engine, isn't it? One second. If this works, I'll be amazed. Hang on, we need to lift it up a little bit. Why do you need so many stages? Oh, we don't. We absolutely don't. But it's kind of fun to do it. We're going to take this thing, we're going to take it to Juna, we're going to put it in orbit, and then we're going to fly back with this thing. That's the big plan. None of this is going to happen. Of course, but it'd be fun trying. Lose the legs in the cargo bus. No. No. You're thinking efficiently now. We're not doing efficient. Got an entire lander section here for no reason. You don't need to cover the top unit. I know. But it looks good. Efficiency isn't a word at SquirrelX. It's about what looks epic. Right. Let's see how our staging looks. So we've got that, and then we seem to have lost main engine somewhere. Main engines, where have you gone? SRBs? Where's the main engine? What the heck? There. Okay. Fine. Right. 4 engines. That. Okay. This has not been fine-tuned, so we've no idea about the tuning yet, but that comes later. Then you get separation stage, which is all the little things firing. Separatrons going, that's fine. Then you get to probably the fairing stage at some point. Then you get to... where's this one? That's too high. That one. Along with the engine that goes with it. So, transfer stage. Then... after that, you separate... separate there. Oh, that's the Aerostream protective shell. Okay. Well, you could put that in there. Separate and fire. Right, so that's your lander stage. These need to go down here somewhere. Jettison extra fuel. SquirrelX doesn't have a budget, that's the thing. Right, now in terms of being operational, batteries and stuff, has a control unit. I think that's fine. We've used that before. This middle section here now has batteries. Does it have solar? Yes, it does. It also has deployable solar panel that could be used. So it has battery, and then it has a large reaction wheel. Does it have a way of controlling it? We just added something somewhere. There we go. Remote guidance unit. Okay, I think it's pretty much ready to go. Well, a test launch anyway. Let's put it that way. There we go. Let's put it on the pad. It's taking its time. It can't cope with the epicness of this rocket. I'm still thinking about it.
Evening, Paul and chat. Just back from driving a steam engine. This got me think, could I build a coal-fired steam rocket? Nah, that's a dumb idea. Maybe Bezos will buy the idea off me. Lol.
It might do. Keep dreaming, Chris. Okay, well, we have launch. So that's something. Wow, those SRB fuels go down real fast. Might have to add more back in. Still got a bit of an explosion then. I see damage. Is it a Squirrel heavy rocket? Yeah. Squirrel heavy. That's what it is. I don't know, Bowen. I have like 1,500 hours in Rainbow Six, but that's not on Steam. Still got loads of fuel left, like loads of it. We could quite possibly get away with small SRBs on this. Yeah, we have too much fuel left. Mind you, the Apo's currently 71 and we're going for 400. So maybe we'll be fine. So next thing it should do is... It should have chucked the fairing away by now. Wait, it's only at 60Ks. Okay, that's fine. It should chuck the fairing away soon. Whee! So far, so good. Thing is, don't forget, when we get over to Juna, we're going to try and put it in a polar orbit, and that always takes quite a bit of delta V. Creating all that space trash with the phone deploy. No. All of it's fallen back to Earth, dude. None of it is going to survive. We're not even circular yet. It'll just collapse down. The worst case scenario is it will come all the way up here and then smash back to Kerbal. We're coming up on 300k now. Nice. Okay. Circularized 300k orbit. And that thing's fallen back. We'll F5 it though. Okay, let's go and find Juna. Where are you? Set as target. Eccentricity is good. Doesn't like the pork chop. Okay, so we can't do that because we're not going to orbit around the sun. Why can't we do this one though? There we go. Let's see. Include a capture burn. Now the satellite, I'm trying to remember now. When we put the satellites up around... Where did we put it up? It was here, wasn't it? I'm trying to remember the altitude we went for. It was quite high. Tracking station. Mr. Purple Haze, thank you for 86 months. Yeah, it's done all right, Trucker J. Not too bad so far. We'll see if we've got enough Delta V for what we're trying to do. But for a maiden voyage untested, it's not doing so bad. Okay, so that's us. Squirrel survey satellite. There you go. Right, so we put that into 149k polar orbit. I was trying to work out what altitude we went for, so we'll go for 149k again. I don't know why you would do that, Boeing. That's just crazy. It's just slowing down your enjoyment. Just noticed you're sponsored by Be Quiet. Yes, I have 2 of their cases. They are great bits of kit. Highly recommended. Yep. I believe they are. I haven't got one myself, but I believe they are quite nice. Right, so 150k is where we want to be. And the lowest Delta V is 960. That's not bad. We have loads of Delta V left. Absolutely loads of it. Lord Chicken, thank you for 57 months. Is this about to crash? Because, nope, it just took a while to do it. This is weird. Why have we got 945 Delta V and then it goes red for 3 minutes, but we have 2,300 Delta V? Why does it go red? They're going to wait till we catch Juna up. It's only another 2.5 years. Don't worry about it. I'm confused about that burn time, though. Yeah, I think the nav ball's just spinning around very rapidly. Yeah, but Orochi, that's what I'm saying. We have 2,348 Delta V. But it says we're going to run out after 3 minutes. We have 3 minutes of burn that we're not doing. It's weird. 945 Delta V according to this. No, in total we have 7,000. Yeah, I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. Oh, I'll tell you what it is. Why is that capture burn not ticked? Hang on. Abort. Include capture burn. $1,839. That's more like it. Indeed, Ram Kapal, I just need to take a 2-year break now. Back in 2 years, guys. Don't forget to resub. Even that's not really changed it. Imagine playing this game in real time. That's not fathomable at all. Ninja Cat, thank you, 34 months. Only info on KSP2, Young Gun is the stuff on YouTube. But you can expect to not see it this year by all accounts. I mean, even this is taking too long, and this is accelerated to a factor of like 1,000 or something. Yeah, I think you're right, Eastern Donut, but I did check the staging. And I think, you know, it was right. That's the current transfer engine. That's the separator to the lander engine, if you like. That's getting rid of the fuel tanks, and that's the final thing. But that should separate us into 2 different vessels. Lost your whole crew, all froze to death in deep freeze. Brutal. Yeah, I think it was just being a bit weird. It thought we didn't have enough Delta V, but we clearly do. Okay. So we're now on for an encounter. Now, the thing is, we'd like to come in at 150k periapsis, but I'd also like to come in and try and intercept the pole so I can then... I want to get into a polar orbit, so is it cheaper to try and do it further away or get into orbit and then rotate it? Don't know. Yeah, but how do we tell it we want a polar orbit? Match planes with target. We don't want to do that. We want to come in and be at 90 degrees to it. Fine-tune closest approach to 150k. But this won't do anything for our orbit when we get there. So that's saying when we get to here, 140 days time, execute 1.8 meters per second delta V. That'll adjust us for 150k. Your experience is better right when you get into the sphere of influence of the body for a polar. Thank you. I had a feeling it was something that you couldn't really do yet. You're so far away, the best you can do is just aim for some kind of decent periapse. Let's do that. Let's make sure our periapse is right. Then as soon as we get into the influence, try and do something with the orbit itself. Yeah. Got your donut. Speaking of donut, I had some rather nice Krispy Kremes last night and today. I'm hoping there's one left. It's amazing how quick a big box of Krispy Kremes goes. They are very, very, very dangerous things, Krispy Kremes. They should come with a health warning. You can't hide Krispy Kremes from yourself, Baz. You know they're there, mate. Like, some of them are just genuinely really nice. Like, the softer they are, the nicer they are. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do, Parallax. And burn. There's the burn. Okay. Right, we're fine-tuned for 150k, so hopefully that's roughly what we're going to get. Let's quick save it, and then we're just going to have to set an alarm. Can we set an alarm yet? SOI change. There we go. Andy, I'd have a good one, mate. Oh yeah, they got the glazing and they've got like they've got the cream inside and the soft donut. It's just so good, so good. Yeah, donut to toggle back, you press the backtick key, as I learned today. So you know the key next to the one key, that little backtick thing. If you press that, it jumps back to your vessel. Delete. No, it's not tilde. Not on my keyboard. On my keyboard, where the enter key is, or the return key for some people, it's got a hash key on it. That hash key has a tilde, right? The tilde is a squiggly line, like that. That's a tilde. The key next to the one key on my keyboard has got a backtick on it. It looks like an apostrophe, but backwards. It's at an angle. It's called a backtick. And you press that one, and it does that for me. If your keyboard, if your tilde key is next to your one key, then that's tilde for you, probably. I don't know. Trouble is, we're all using different keyboards. Like, try doing that for Vrome. He's got an AZERTY keyboard. I've no idea what he has to press. Yeah, that's the backtick. That's the backtick right there, that one. No, not the backslash. That's a different thing again. The backslash is a different key. The difference between a slash and a tick is quite distinct. No, not the backspace. Not the backspace. Or the backslash. Or the back tick. God. Meanwhile, not paying attention. Where are we? Right, we're coming in on a parry of 500k. Nobody knows why, but we are apparently. Fine tune for 200k. What would that do for us? Must select a target. What? Where's Juna gone? How can I select a target when Juna's disappeared? It's gone. Well, Vrome, you're unique, mate. That's all I can say about that. Backtick and tilde are both dead keys on your keyboard, like meaning they don't print until the following key press. Interesting. So this is weird. It's very weird indeed. Juna. Hang on. So if I select that as target, can I now see Juna again? Hey. No, can't. Like, what the heck is wrong with this game? I can't click on it. I don't want to add a maneuver. I want to click on the planet. Stop disappearing. There it is. Oh, this is stupid. I can set Ike as a target. Just click. Set as target. No. It won't let me set that as target. I said, well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, guys. 500k. So anyway, you press the back tick key and you go back there. You see that? It was amazing. Right, maneuver. Approach 200k, please. Must select a target for the course correction. Insert scream here. Yeah, you see, you learned something today. That's all that matters. How am I supposed to adjust anything while the game is just being stupid? Target Ike. Focus is Ike. Unset target. No target. That's what I want, game. I want that. Actually want that as my target. I need to be in its sphere of influence. I am in its sphere of influence. I'll tell you why I know. Because the alarm went off for a change in sphere of influence. We are definitely in its sphere of influence. How can we not be? I really want to make an adjustment right now and it won't let me. Focus Juna. There you go. Focus now says Juna, and yet when I try and do this, it goes, you can't because you have to select a target. Tell you what we're going to do. While the game's being dumb, I'm just going to do this. Add maneuver. If in doubt, do it yourself. $482. 469. All right, 141. There we go. Use the other planner tool, example change parry. But that shouldn't work either if I don't have a target. Anyway, what I want to do is try and adjust it so I come in over the top. So I want to change the aim point really. Or possibly underneath, that would work. Oh, this is looking good. Look at this, like a glove. It's looking very polar. Periapps 250. Nope, wrong way. 241. Wait, this is interesting. Can't get it to less than 250. It reaches a minimum and then it stops, then it starts going back out again. Well. So if I've got that right, if we do that maneuver, we'll be coming in. We'll have a polar orbit coming in. And we'll hit 240 and then we can circularize. Yeah? 218 delta V. Cheapest chips. You're heading towards a planet called your polar bearing. Yeah. When you're ready, game. There we go. KSP2 will be, at a guess, late 2023. Possibly 24. It should be burning now. Why is it not burning? There we go. It won't be this year, dude. It's not going to happen. Okay, we are now on course for a 244. In a very good looking polar. Nice. No, we're in Juna's SOI. That's Ike over there. Oh yeah, sorry, we are at the moment. We're going to leave that shortly. Whoa. Look at that weird, like, the way it goes blue. That's so strange. Yeah, it's always been nice, Miller. It's a bit of classic music. I wonder what they'll do in KSP2 when it comes to music. They should hire the same guy again. And just say, bro, can we go again? Just make some more awesome music. Okay, right. That's pretty decent. Inclination, 90 degrees. Oh, look at that. 15 delta V is all that's going to cost. Such was our approach. Was so good. 15 delta V. What altitude does the stationary station in space high? I'm not sure, actually. It's probably on the wiki page. I wonder if Mars, like, really does that. You know, because it's like the red planet. And it's just something to do the way that it scatters light. On its edges, it, like, goes blue. It's kind of cool. They didn't hire him for KSP as that music and many more he'd made available for free on the net. Really? No way. Well, they should hire him this time. Sunsets on Mars are blue. Imagine that. They should absolutely hire the guy. And just make him part of it. Right, we've achieved one mission objective, which is to get to Juna and put ourselves in a circular orbit around the poles. So we've got that going. So I think the next thing is there's enough fuel left in this thing to basically deorbit itself. And it has a control module, so we can do that. Actually, I want to change the Apple and Perry down to 150. What's that, Perry? I want to bring us down to 150 orbit. As a kid, you always wondered why the Colonial Vipers in Battlestar Galactica have artificial horizons. I can't remember what they had. Stannington, I can't remember. I mean, an artificial horizon makes sense if they're entering a planet. So it makes sense to have one when they're in an atmosphere or on a planet where you need to know which way is up. But as soon as you're outside of that, it doesn't make any sense. I agree. But I can't remember what they had on the screen. I love the way that shimmers. I reckon when we switch this satellite on, we'll start getting continuous signs going back. For organising fighters, it may be helpful to have a designated global up. Maybe. Right, that's at 150. Apo cannot be lower. Okay, game. It's a pretty wicked view, though. It does look really good. Honestly, I love that blue effect. It's so nice. It really, it's like a marble or something. Is it too long plans to change pairing up at the same time? Or is there? Or it just does one then the other? Yeah, I don't know what the science center is right now. It's not showing up. Bit more than that, Langavolt. I remember in my YouTube series many years ago creating a space station around Kerbin that was like a refueling depot, and back then it's like I got like 20 FPS when I got near it. It was so like the physics calculations between the structure was so bad. Okay, what are we on? We've got 151 and 150. We're at 90-degree inclination. Wonderful. So at this point, we will point retrograde. And now we need to sort of think about separating. So if we separate the transfer and then deorbit it, it can detonate. And then we're left with the return module and the satellite. I mean, what we could do, depends how we want to do it. We could just separate the satellite off now and deal with it and then use the... I mean, we're going to have to detonate the transfer bit on the surface to get rid of it. That's cool, Helipilot. Zugoku, thank you for 22 months. So I'm kind of thinking we just get rid of the transfer unit now and just let it deorbit. Well, I have saved it. But if we separate now, we should get both of those. Like that. And we should be able to change to that thing. Okay, where the heck is the planet? There it is. Mistakes were made. I just shot it into the... Let's try that again. I was thinking, hang on, if I burn in retrograde, it would be fine. Boom. Oh my god. I kind of suspected it might happen, but I was thinking, nah, we'll be fine. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll point prograde. We'll point this... Actually, no, because the other thing doesn't know what retrograde looks like. That's not the first explosion today. Right, we will point this. What's the easiest way of getting out of alignment with this? Should we just go normal? Just nudge up a little bit. Not normal. Radial out. Oh, this doesn't have a reaction control wheel. That's why I can't do anything with it. In that case, let's just give it time. Just give them time to separate. Yeah, they should be alright now. $20K, that's toast. Yeah, that's done. That's burger bun. Alright, I need to switch to the other one now. What's the easiest way to switch to the other one? Tracking station, maybe. We need to go back to the probe now. I think we want that. Actually, no, this is the one that's going to die, I think. I don't know, DMC Tom. I need to look at the orbit of the original now. It should be fine. The separation won't have caused that much change. Wrong one. James U97, I think I missed your 20-month sub an hour ago. My apologies, sir. There we go. So it says it's on orbiting June, so it's fine, I think. Yeah, I think they're probably the good thing about KSP is it does generate future stream highlights for sure. Okay, what have we got? Yeah, 150, 148, it's fine. That thing should go and die in a fireball now. How long will it last? And it's a fireball. Houston, we have lost contact. Okay, so now we are down to the 4 main engines. Separate the extra fuel. We don't need that yet. We actually want to do this now. Any unintentional rapid deconstructions? No. None. There's been none, guys, has there? Right? Okay, I think I'm going to save it, but I think we're good for separation. There we go. And hopefully I can flick to that. Yes, I can. Okay, so we now have a satellite. Whoa, that spins. See how quick that spins round. It's bonkers. Okay, scanners deployed. Any other bits of kit I need to activate? I don't think so. Trying to remember how we use this now. Toggle overlay. Perform orbital survey. Uploading data. Ooh. That's some weird color. Resource. Or 5.2% average. That's not great, is it? It's not a great place for ore by the look of it. Color monochrome. Heat map. So, I don't know which. If it's a heat map, I think what that's saying is there's not really much ore here to be mined. I presume, like, if it's a heat map, this is quite cool, maybe? But I don't know how to read that map. Heat map green. Green 0%. Blue 0%. Oh, I see. So if you put that on 60%, that's basically showing you places where you can go. There's a bit of a red bit though, you see it? I'm guessing if you put that on 80%, yeah. So if you want to mine ore on Juna, you're going here. That's where you're going to go. Yeah. That's where it's rich in ore, right there. A very specific place. So if you want to go there and build like, take the drill, for example, you want to be landing there. Do we have to do anything with this dish? I can't remember. Transmit data. Aim camera. Antenna rating 100G. Require complete. No idea what that means. Where's the thing that we already put on Juna? Like, shouldn't there be a thing that shows us a little flag or something? Because we built a science center. Where's it gone? That's a bit strange. Tracking station. You need to watch from the Kerbal ground station. I doubt you'll even see it go overhead. It'll be so small. Now, this is slightly worrying. There's nothing here listed. The tracking station has nothing for Juna. Like, I put a flag down. Filtered. How do I change the filtering? Oh, hang on. Toggle. There we go. Toggle flags. That's better. Squirrel Survey Satellite. The Juna Midlands Science Center. That sounds about right. There it is. There it is. That's the Science Center. Now, annoyingly, this does not have line of sight on that. So we kind of want to change the angle. Actually, the problem is this is going to change its angle itself, isn't it? As the planet goes around, it's going to inevitably come through the line sometimes. It's just misaligned at the moment. Like if you speed up time. There you go. It's right now relaying data. Look at that. I don't know, Trucker J. I don't know if it's... I don't think it's tidally locked, so it would be spinning. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it spins. I think a Mars... Isn't a Mars day very close to an Earth day? I think. Anyway, so now we know where it is. So maybe if we... I need to change the names of these things. Wait, really, Volpadrag? That's not like real life at all, is it? Well, I think that's working. We could do renaming the vessel, though. If we can. How do we rename it? Rename vessel. There we go.
What's your problem?
Bit late to the party with work and all, but hope everyone is well.
Night gaming. We're doing good, thank you, sir. We'll call that the Juna survey satellite. Okay, so that's just going to do its thing now. That should relay science back, I think. So now we need to fly this other thing back, don't we? Is that warm up for Kerbal too? Absolutely. It's one of those games you can go back to, you know. And if you want to make it more interesting, you just add mods. So what's the best way to do this now? Because we're at 90 degrees. What the? What's that? What's that? Is that the coupler? That's a stack separator just floating. Oh my god. I shouldn't have used a separator. I should have used a coupler. Because now we've got space junk. Hang on, can I get it? Oh, I haven't got an engineer on board. It's going to get an engineer to go and destroy it, but I don't think you can. Dang it. I hate leaving space junk behind. Yeah, so we've got to get back to Kerbin, but we are like on a polar orbit. So do we now change to Kerbin's eccentricity, Kerbin's orbit, effectively, like go polar with it? Do we do it now, or do we just escape out of here and then on our way do something? What do you think? Yeah, we'll have to do it later, Costello. Because I reckon the problem with what we're doing here in a polar orbit is you can't wait for an efficient escape. Because you kind of like, you're doing this and you're waiting for something that's doing this. Let's see how much it would cost. First of all. Maneuver planner. Change inclination. 1,131 delta V. Wait, why does it say 111 delta V? That's a lie. Yeah, that's what I thought, Raid, but I don't know. Just planning an intercept here like this is going to be difficult, I think. Might want to do a maneuver. Right, we need to escape first, don't we? That's no good. Thumbs, 103 months. Thank you very much, Thumbs. That's a long time. 103 months of hack. 1,900 Delta V, it's saying. In 1 year and 104 days' time. You have a grand slam on the surface. Aim that ship to near the landing site and get seismic signs. I'm not detonating this ship. I'm not doing that. I tell you what I should have done though, Vulpedrak. You know when I was deorbiting that rocket thing, I should have done it with that. If I could have aimed it with that, that would have been great. You are already orbiting Kerbin? I don't think I am, MechJeb. Right, let's see if we can get home. Dave666, thank you for 8 months, Dave. See, I'm wondering now, this rocket that we just built, could I take that same rocket and go to Eve? What's the Delta V look like for Eve? Like, can I put a satellite up around Eve? I reckon we could, you know. Well, the transfer to Juna's 360, this one's 1300, so a lot more Delta V to get there. Maybe even Moho. The Delta V you need to get to Kerbal is insane. Either that, or we could just chuck one up round Ike. Juna's moon. I do need to change the coupler, Jim Rick. The trouble is the coupler's on the sub-assembly. Yeah, we need to change it to a stack separator. Mm, 13,800. No, that's for landing. Because you need 8,000 Delta V to land. We're not going to land. If you look at the chart, it's got 1,300 to get into an orbit. Because its gravity is stupidly strong. I mean, we might get there. We might not get back. Baz, some people play this in real time. You know, spare a thought for them, Baz. Imagine if you could fast forward your life. You couldn't go backwards, but you could fast forward it. You could skip right through all like history lessons and stuff. That's what I've been told, Helipilot. I mean, people say all kinds of things on the internet. Oh, I play this in real time. It's the only way to enjoy the game. Yeah? How do you prove that? You skip driving. I'd skip a lot of things. It's Moho, that. That's like Mercury, isn't it? Getting old fast enough. Well, you know, you could still skip the boring bits and then you could just enjoy the juicy parts of your life.